Hey guys, it's Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Hey, so I got a little story I want to tell you. So I was talking to one of my mentors, and backstory. Um, this past June, I turned 55, and I was in Mexico with Russell Brunson at the Prime Mover Mastermind. And one of the things that he talked about at the mastermind was a book by Napoleon Hill called Outwitting the Devil. And, you know, there's some premises of the book that kind of stuck with me that talked to me about either being a drifter or having a distinct or a driven purpose. And it just stayed with me for the last couple of months. And so I had the opportunity to go to Audible and find the book Outwitting the Devil, narrated by Sharon Lecter. Now, for some of you, you may have known her as being a co-author with Robert Kiyosaki in the Rich Dad series. She wrote a book with him, and I might have it on my bookshelf. But she is narrating this story that Napoleon Hill has done with Interviewing the Devil. And so I listened to this book this past week twice. Took about 5 hours each time. And there were some things that I just thought, being in a mastermind, for those of you who don't know what a mastermind is, where you get with people who are like-minded and you work on yourself, right? A lot of people think that college is a mastermind. It could be, but in most cases it's not. But I literally had the wherewithal. Well, I won't say I'll say God gave me the wherewithal that I needed to take the information and expound upon it. Now, for some of you, this may not be a big deal. If you're not a self help type person or knowledge base where you want to actually dig deep in why you keep doing the things that you do, this book is not for you, okay? Matter of fact, I suggest you don't look at it. He challenges you in a lot of different things. But what happened with me today, I had ordered the book itself, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And I said, well, wait a minute. There's a active or a action guide that comes with it. So I ordered that too. Now, what I'm going to be doing, for those of you that are interested on my YouTube channel, is the Financial First Responder is going to go through each chapter and tell you some of the things I learned from it. And maybe it'll help you, and maybe not. I don't know. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to suggest that you go to Amazon and get Outwitting the Devil, right? And I do have an Amazon link where I'm an affiliate, but I don't care if I get paid off of this. I just want you to get the information. Matter of fact, it probably won't even be in the description, or maybe it will. I don't know. But it is a how-to guide of taking notes and working on oneself. And if you believe that you should work on yourself, I highly suggest that book. A lot of times people ask me, what do you read? And I'm saying, well, of course, I read my Bible. And for you that don't do this, that's okay. But I like to highlight. I like to write in my Bible, because we know that the Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. But I have the Ethiopian Bible, and I have another Bible, and then I have a concordance, because I'm not playing when it comes to understanding what God's purpose is for my life. I highly suggest that you start thinking about what God has for you in the future. You are meant more than just working a job. You are meant more than just existing. You are to serve others. Now, I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but what I do know is this. The financial first responder has come up with different programs that I offer in my system, right? The financial positioning system. But what I do know is this. For me to be successful, I have to have mentors, paid mentors, and I have to have books that I continue to read to get better at my business, my craft, and myself. And if you're not doing that, you can't help other people. A lot of you think that you're, we like to say back in the day, a one-man band, a show. There's so many books that I could actually give you with references where you would be like, oh, that's where that came from. But because you don't like to read, you miss a lot of the lectures. And I was talking to another business owner, a friend of mine, phenomenal person. Actually, she's building an app right now. And I told her, I was like, hey, give me a few minutes. I'm going to call you right back. But we literally been talking probably over an hour today while I was walking on the treadmill, getting my exercise in. I'm having a cup of coffee. And what we were talking about is habits. What type of habits do you have? Are they good or are they bad? Do you even know you have habits? You see, in Outwitting the Devil, and I don't want to spoil it for you because we're going to go chapter by chapter. In Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, I'd always knew about Think and Grow Rich. I think I even knew about Laws of Success. He wrote a lot, the Napoleon Hill Foundation. He wrote a lot. But this specific book, if you know, you know. I want to thank Russell Brunson publicly and Myron Golden because at the mastermind, I had an opportunity to talk to both of them. I had an opportunity to be around the other like-minded people. And I can tell you, some of you, this is going to go right over your head because you feel like you don't need to learn anything else. What I would suggest to you, and notice I'm wearing my camouflage, the financial first responder, the financial warriors, we are at financial war right now. And if you don't have the source that you get guidance from, and you don't gravitate and learn from different sources, you stay stuck like Chuck in a pickup truck. I got that one from Dr. Myron Golden. Seriously, though, I want you to take the time out to get the book. I want to challenge you. How many books can you read in a year? Listen to, read. I want to challenge you. Because what I do know is, for a long time, people that look like me back in the day were prohibited from reading. And now, people who may look like me or don't look like me are still prohibited because you prohibit your mind. Understand, these authors that write these books, they are probably God-inspired. I know they are. And what do I mean by that? It means that you have been given the opportunity to learn something different from someone else. Well, look, I've been rambling on for a little bit. I'm going to drink my coffee, open my books that just came in, and read a little bit, study a little bit, work on myself a little bit every day so that I can be a better person. Look, this is Mike Barnes, the Financial First Responder. Please like and subscribe my channel. I look forward to talking to you. God bless and have a great day.